Okay, so it's the end of January, the 30th of January. We've only one more day tomorrow. Not quite sure where this month has went. It's just seemed to have flown so quick. But we've just covered 1 month of prayer in the Carmoney and Antrim area on our map here. I think that's right. I feel a little bit like the weatherman here. But this is Antrim and Carmoney that has been praying for the month of January. We've had a full month of prayer covered. We had a gathering in Carmoney Presbyterian Church, and we just had a great month and some great stories filtering back from different prayer rooms and different things that God has been doing. We're moving into February now, and as we do that, we're moving down to here, Craigavon, and kind of greater Armagh area, and we're excited about the baton of prayer that's being passed on to the church in Craigavon. It's very cool because Lurgan High Street Methodist are beginning on the 1st of February, which is Tuesday, and then we've got different churches coming in, joining us with prayer in the Craigavon area over the next month. We're really excited and we really ask you to stand with us in prayer for Craigavon. We think that Craigavon is a little bit like the story in the book of Nehemiah, where we're told that Jerusalem had become a reproach, and Nehemiah calls the people back to pray. He calls them to pray, saying, "Let us arise and rebuild this city so that we might no longer become a reproach." Nehemiah seemed to realize that there was a plan and a purpose for this city which represented God's people, and he called the people to come and build. And as we come to Craigavon, we think of a similar thing. We think of how this was a city, Craigavon, that they decided to make as an alternative in the 70s from the city life. It was a city that they had these grand ideas and plans for, and it's really become, though, in many ways, a city that's failed. A city that was supposed to speak of a different future became known in many ways for a bit of a wasteland, and for poverty, and for bigotry and sectarianism, and for just an emptiness. And we really feel that God wants to change that no longer would Craigavon be a reproach or the city that failed, but it would be a city where the nations would be blessed from, that God's glory would be seen. And so we'd love you to join with us this month. The church in Craigavon is going to be on its knees praying, and we'd love you to join with us in prayer for the month of February, cover Craigavon and this city and the surrounding regions. So we've got Lurgan, Portadown, we've got Warringstown, Dollingstown, we've got even as far as Rich Hill and into parts of Armagh. So this general area of Craigavon and Armagh, we'd love you to pray for us and stand with us for the month of February. After that, we're going to be moving down into Dublin, and in March, Dublin and Dundalk and Drogheda and some of the border towns, we're working hard to get them covered for March. But please join with us this month of February as per for Craigavon. Thank you.